Hello everybody, Daniel Cottingham here, and today we're going to be going over sprites in the Game Maker engine. So, basically what a sprite is a 2D image used for an object. A sprite cannot be placed in a world, so a sprite cannot be placed in a room. It has to have its own object. So if I right click on sprites and go create sprite, as you can see it comes up with this menu here. You can full screen it if you like. I personally like it minimized a bit. And you can name your sprite. So say I wanted to name it player. So then I will go down to edit sprite or load sprite. If I'm loading a sprite, I can go to my desktop and I can go around and give it, say that, which is actually my desktop. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go edit sprite. I'm going to delete that one, and I'm going to go new sprite. And these are the dimensions for it. The higher, the less performance. The lower, the more performance. If you've on a good PC, these games pretty much run like anyways, so you wouldn't have to worry about performance or optimization. So it's going to just be 32 by 32 for now. And then I'm going to double click on it and control scroll. And as you can see, we have all these drawing tools. I recommend not using external programs such as Paint, because when you put it in, it sort of looks a little weird. So basically we have the drawing function, which just draws a pixel. You can undo doing Control Z and redo doing Control Shift Z. So I'm just going to Control Z that. Then we have the sort of painting brush and the erasing tool. Then we have the sort of, it takes the color. You can hold down Control and it'll take it, so it'll just switch to it as a hotkey. And if you look up the top right here, you can select your colors, so I can select that by left clicking on it. I also have a right color, which I can right click on that and select that. So if I right click, it'll put down my right color, and if I left click, it'll put down my left color. So undo all that. Then I have my line tool, which allows me to create straight and diagonal lines, which is quite helpful. I have my pentagon sort of thing tool, which allows me to make sort of weird shapes. I have my square tool, circle tool. If I left click, it'll put my right color in my middle. If I right click, it'll put my left color in my middle. You can change this by going over here and making it so it's either hollow or solid. I also have my squarey circle tool. My magic selector box thing, which I can select something and move it around, which is pretty useful. I can also go Control C and Control V and make another copy of it. I have my big selector tool, basically, and my circle selector tool, which basically allows me to get small angles and such. My text, which because it's very low resolution, it makes it a bit pixely, and I can do bigger, bold, and all that kind of stuff. And my fill, and I'm not too sure what that does, actually. So that is basics of spriting. in fact, I could just create a little player sprite right now by just filling it, putting up my grid. I have got all these tools up here like undo, redo, zoom in, zoom out, focus. Not sure what that is. I think it's preview and grid. So I'm gonna just do like 2 lines here, just to indicate that that's the front of my sprite, and then we're done. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.